Okay, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some hand to feet coordination exercises, looking at all the different ways that you can move around the toms, like for a fill or something, if you're starting on the snare. Alright, okay, there are 6 possible different ways that you can go about this. I'll just go through them quickly, briefly, before we move on to the actual exercise. So the first way is clockwise, so moving from left to right overall. So you go snare, high tom, middle tom, floor tom. The next way would be anti-clockwise, so the exact same thing in reverse, but still starting with the snare. Floor tom, middle tom, high tom. So you're moving anti-clockwise. The third way is to move vertically upwards, so you get snare, high tom, floor tom, middle tom, snare, high tom, floor tom, middle tom. So I'm moving upwards on the kit. The next way is downwards, so you get snare, middle tom, floor tom, high tom. So the overall motion is down towards me. Then the 5th and 6th ones is to the right and to the left. So to the right is snare, floor tom, mid tom. No, sorry. Snare, floor tom, high tom, mid tom. Overall going that way. And then moving back to the left is snare, mid tom, high tom, floor tom. So it's all coming this way. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually move the exercise into those 6 different ways of moving around. The exercise itself is just really simply going right, left, kick around every single drum. So the first of the 6 is the clockwise movement. So the first one would sound like. Right, the next one is the anti-clockwise. The third one is the upwards movement one. The next one is the downwards movement one. The next one is movement to the right. And the next one is the movement to the left. Right, what you want to do is, when you're practicing these, you want to start off really slow and make sure that each of them are really even. You don't want to get like, because that's triplets. And you want to make sure that you've got a definite right hit, definite left hit, and then 2 definite separate bass hits. If you want to speed up, when you feel ready for it, stop, then take the next tempo. Don't get used to speeding up, because it will force really bad habits on you. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a couple of them. I'll run through all of them, just at a quicker tempo so you can see what they'd sound like brought up to speed. That was clockwise, the second one is anti-clockwise. The next one is the upwards movement one. The next one is the downward movement one. You've got the right one, and then you've got the left one. Right, okay, what you can do is you can break these up into different groups. At the moment I'm doing groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also break them up into groups of 6, so you'd have 4 lots of hits with your hands. So you get right, left, kick, kick, right, left, kick, kick. To get a group of 6. Again, if you go through those in the same pattern, so you've got clockwise, anti-clockwise, all up, all down, to the right and then to the left, you'll have something that sounds like these ones. So you'll get a clockwise one. The anti-clockwise one. And then you've got the all vertically upwards ones. And And you've got the vertically down ones. Yeah, sorry. And then you've got the ones across the right. And the ones across the left. Different ways of kind of picturing that, because sometimes it does look like I'm going in crossways across the toms, but the way I like to think of it is the overall motion of the movement that your body is going in to get to the next drum. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one bar of those groups of 6. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now you notice there were 2 groups of 6 and 1 group of 4. It's because 6 doesn't fit evenly into the 16/16th notes that you'd have to make up 1 bar. So if I was to play 1 bar of beat and 1 bar of that fill, it would sound like. So what you can do is you could fit in 2 groups of 6 and 1 group of the 4. The only thing to watch out for is when you're finishing on the bass drum, you need 3 hits in order to get back into the bar. You've got 4 E and that last of the 3 bass drum hits comes on the crash. It gets a bit tricky at a faster tempo, so you've got to watch out for that one. And what I'm going to do now is just to show you in context. I'm going to go. I'm going to do a couple of bars of beat, and then I'm going to do 2 bars of a fill using different groups of 6 and 4s. It's quite useful for a lot of rock songs and stuff. It can look quite flashy if you've got going on in one of the fills, because obviously it's quite quick. So I'll just show you quickly.